sticks!
Fucking ate ass like a dumbass.
May I suck your lapless? What's up, Dart? What's up, Robo? How you guys doing? What do you mean by lapless? Hopefully hopefully everything looks okay. Hopefully everything is fine. I'm double checking. I'm trying to figure out why I can't like get some of my shit to work. What's up, Brad? How you doing? Some of my shit on what is it even called? On Stream Elements isn't working. I can't do this. When we get rated, it's supposed to automatically do a what is it called?
What kind of place is this?
Oh, I figured it out. I'm dumb. On Nikkei? Wait, what happened on Nikkei? Who's lapless? What happened? What's up, KZ? How you doing? Your Honor? Your Honor? I claim jorking it. You got 2 days coming off? Let's go, dude. That's really exciting. Do you have anything planned for that one? What the fuck did the start of that noise you just made sound like the pufferfish with the carrot? Wait, which... Nuh-uh. What do you mean, Kane? What do you mean? How you doing, Kane? Probably not at that point yet. Probably.
Like, fucking eat my asshole.
What are we feeling for? What are we feeling for music today? I'm kind of in like the mood for some like chill music, but like, let's try this one. Let's try this one. Are you staying warm? Or staying warm? Are you staying warm in this 90-degree weather? Tight as fuck. Benadryl fucked me up last night. Dude, you're not supposed to like use Benadryl as like a means of going to sleep. Like that is actually kind of bad. Let's try this one. I don't know if I want to. Okay. I don't know if I want to keep on this song playlist. Hold on, let me find another one really quick. Do you know about Mata Squad? Mata Squad? I don't think so. Allergies were so bad I couldn't breathe through my nose at all, and I had so much pressure in my head.
But now he's dead.
Well, I'm just saying, like, okay. Well, okay. Let me show you guys what we're working with right now. That is fucking bright. Holy shit. Okay. It did look a little bit better. It looked a little bit better before, but hold on. Let me see if I can fix that really quick. I had to restart my computer twice because of dumb shit. What if I... Ooh. That might work. That might work. Benadryl also fucked me up anyways. I don't know why, it just knocks me out. I'm not gonna lie, I read that as Benadryl knocks you up, and I was very confused for a second. The power of the... The thing is, like, the only lamps that I have are those two. I mean, they're the power of the fucking sun, though. I mean, like, legitimately, like, if I go in here...
This is the pinnacle. We've peaked at this point in time. Is this the peak? Have we touched tips?
Which one is this? This is the Delta Gundam Kai. Gundam Delta Kai. So we got up to this part. I gotta remember where we stopped off. I think we were only at like... We got up to 18? Want to say Three-Eyed Zaku? Yes, I actually do. I'm kind of curious. What do you mean? Yeah, we got up to 18. Don't mind fucking sun blinding your ass. Also, don't mind that. I don't know what to do with this spot. Like, now I have, like, a whole extra area over here, and, like, I don't know what the fuck. Evil girl. It was held because of evil girl. I'm gonna allow it. Literally the only reason that was held was because of evil girl. It's some of my weird and janky kipash. It's in Discord. Let me see. I'm always really interested in your kipash that you do. No, I'm not. No, I swear, 100% Roba, that was just because of evil girl. Yellow hair mechanic, white haired evil girl, and yellow twin tail Super Sentai girl. I feel like I know one of them. I gotta show you my my list of all that I got. What's up, Ed? When we play Stellaris again, you're gonna watch me my living planet turn into a living gene stealer ecosystem? I thought you were already there. I would tell you, okay, it was because of misogyny. That's why it was held back. Let me look at.
Oh, I'm touching myself tonight.
You're welcome. I'm gonna be honest. The three-eyed Zaku doesn't really do it for me. The extendo, I don't even know what's going on that one. Some of these are really cursed. Some of these would work really well if they were painted, but some of these are really cursed. Thank you, Casey.
I was about to make.
But hopefully my camera can focus a little bit better now. It's quite a bit further away. You're gonna get shit no matter where you go. There's shit no matter which step you step on, right? Got bored the other day and that's the result of it. I kind of understand it. I'm not gonna lie. I do like it. They're really cursed. But oh my god. So we were done on 18, I think it was, and then we were moving on to 19, and this is going into, I think, the feet. Because yeah, this looks like the feet. Forgot to get everything ready too, so everything is still just buried in here.
I got you.
But we got a lot more room.
I feel you inside me.
Oh my god, I forgot that was Zaku's one. Only reason I remember that is because we saw that one clip. You're a foot? I wish I was a foot. Then I could be then I could be loved by a certain population.
Like a dumbass.
Dicks!
Thank you. I'm trying to remember everything that we got going on. I know
God fucking damn it.
it's been so long that I just don't remember.
Dick off.
This is D. Trying to remember which ones are which. So these two are C. That's A. That's G. I still wasn't able to get onto Blur, by the way, so your one that you sent me in, by the way, Dart, is still not working. Don't think you want to be a foot, especially some people who I've seen at Walmart. Are you talking about the people? I had this exact conversation like just today. That's wild to me. Do you mean like the people that like the bad kind or the good kind? I was planning to put the aerial rebuild backpack onto the camphor due to the same colors, but that means I have to cut the camphor thruster cover. Ooh. I mean, if you can get another camphor, or like if you can find somebody that has like a spare part. I know there are some people that go on Facebook and sell their shit like that too. Put that over there, and then our other small one is over here. This is F1. Fuck, 1. What is this song, dude? No comment? Do you mean the type of people that go into a Walmart and then shut on the floor? Because I feel like that happens consistently. We talking about grippers? I mean, we can be talking about grippers. What do you want to be talking about grippers with? For? Why? This is F2. I mean, that's probably fine. Then our last one that we have no more room for is E. Well, we might be able to, like, put it in right here. It might not really work that well. I can get another camper. It's 5 to 10 USD over here, but the amount of work I needed to make it make me cancel that plan. Wait, how much actual work would it be? Sombra, what about those grippers? Do you got those yaoi hands? I mean, the type of people who have their ass cheeks hanging off of their knee pads. I oddly know exactly what you mean. Okay, the Walmart that I go to, when I have to go to a Walmart, I'm just talking about yaoi hands, Will. Don't worry about it. What do you have against yaoi hands? The people that go to my Walmart, I haven't actually seen them do anything too crazy. Though there's some weird stuff that I can't talk about though. Now that I think about it. Oh, the Walmart one? We're just talking about people that go to Walmart. You know, casually. Alright, we're on 19. So we needed PC4, which we might have already got one of those out. I don't remember which parts that we broke off. We do not. Technically, we need 2 of these, so let's just go with that one. You go to Walmart a few times? Honestly, there's nothing wrong with going to Walmart. It's just the clientele. I think it's just because of how big Walmart is that you're gonna get some wild ass people. For camper, you need to cut the back thruster cover using a knife or any tool and drill new connection hole, aka a peg hole. Ooh. I mean, I'm a casual kit basher, not an expert kit basher. I think that means that that's a challenge, Casey. I think you can do it. You know, all you have to do is grab like a knife or something like that, and then, you know, just dig. Okay, I don't know if that'll actually work that well. Can I show you something? Yeah, go for it, bro. Oh, we also needed let me put these over here, I guess. I got so much more room, but I don't know what to do with all of the room. I'll put that down there. And then this over here, just so it's kind of in the way. I don't know if I'm going to be looking at the video, but I do see a lot of the saber. Wait, what game is this? Oh, this is Genshin? They did it really good. Holy shit, dude. They did it really good. There's nothing wrong with going to Walmart. It's some people who don't shower before going to Walmart or who dress nasty. Well, I mean, if you've ever been to like an anime convention or like one of those like get-togethers for like nerd kind of conventions. Okay, Stale Rail, not Genshin. I mean, they kind of look the same. I'm not gonna lie. God, we're still losing frames, aren't we? I have no fucking idea why, dude. I think it was a Twitch hiccup. I'm pretty sure that was a Twitch hiccup. Okay, it looks like it's evening out. Looks like it's evening out. Jesus Christ, robot. Yeah, it's slowly coming back. That was a Twitch hiccup. Oops. Oh. Okay, that's my old stuff then. Yeah, I have 64 gigabytes of RAM on my streaming computer. Like, we're good. Like, this is golden. Realistically, the only thing that happened was OBS died, kind of. But it was just more or less the stream died. And I couldn't connect back to it. It just kept giving me an error out. Which means that it was probably just a Twitch thing. Hopefully it doesn't keep happening. Anyway, does it look okay now? By the way, Grandma, I saw what you said earlier. How you doing? Thank you for the sub, the tier 1 sub. I do appreciate it. We're also building the Delta Chi. Started gagging this sort of people. I mean that's kind of how it goes with anime conventions. Also, thank you, Ed. Did not get to hear you with the sub. Well, I appreciate it though. I do appreciate it, Grim. I had ChatGPT help me assess my specs and recommended upgrades. Thank you, thank you. Whoo! I gotta think about this. I have a Ryzen 9 AMD, 64 gigabytes of RAM. I think I have 330 megahertz. GTX 650. RTX, not 650. An RTX 3050. I don't know where the fuck I even went with that one. So essentially the colony drop type, the OBS got colony drop type of situation. Pretty much. It was an inside job. It was Twitch itself. It is still it is an HG. Yeah. It's an HG. It's a very advanced HG though. Like, I'm very surprised. Also, Kane, I'm gonna blame you every time that we lose frames because I have witnessed you run into my room and stab my router. That definitely happened, and I'm definitely not lying. New RAM, new GPU, MSI Afterburner, and now I'm good for most stuff. Woo! Wait, what did you get for your RAM and for your GPU? What do you have for your CPU then? I'm kind of wondering what ChatGPT recommended. Yeah, it's just a high grade, an HG. Nothing too advanced. I say that, but like everything that we've been very patient to have to do is all of these small stickers. Like, these are small. Like, we had to actually do those. You have a Radeon 560? I feel like a 560 isn't too bad. AMD kind of stuff is generally pretty future proof. I mean, even if you had like a 1080 Ti, that would still be fine. I'm about to stab your Gundam boxes. Fuck you, you can't do that. If you want to stab one, I mean, go for this side, not that side. Like, this is the actual Bandai stuff. This is not the not real Bandai stuff. Except this like stack right here. That's all over my HGs. Also, I realized I don't have that many HGs. They hated him for he spoke the truth. Advanced HG? For us, it's more like HG. I mean, it's more advanced than the Gelgoog that we built before. And the Zaku 1 that we built a long time ago. Is it fixed? Welcome back, Will. I'm gonna poke holes in every fucking coffee cup, mug, and styrofoam cup you ever use. Joke's on you. I only drink from cans. Sucks now. I plan to upgrade soon. When I do, we playing Warhammer 3. Dude, I'd actually be down. I know you can get a 350 for pretty cheap. I think below 200. I had a 570 recommended to 3060. Went from 2 times 8 gigabytes at 2400 to 2 times 16 gigabytes at 3400, which is the most my setup can handle, I guess. It's like 70 years old at this point. That's not a bad update though. I'm assuming it's your motherboard. That pic on face is how far I went. I cannot actually look at Facebook really quick. Where was I? I got lost in the sauce of my OBS crashing. I'll buy you the fucking game for a single day of playing if I have to. No, I'd be down though. I can grab it. They actually wrote me a PS script to pull specs. No shit. What's up, Cannibal? How you doing? Then Discord? Let me see. I can do Discord. Hold on, I'm still getting lost. So we need C8 and C7. I don't remember which one was C. Which one is it, Camille? Tell me. What do you feel like when you look at me in the eyes? I think those are Fs. That's A. I should have done this in order. That'd probably be a lot better. I almost have it in order. This is C. Was there another C? I think there was. No, that's B. Wasn't this C also as well? It was. Look at me. On my birthday, I demand at least 1 hour of your day at some point. Oh, when is your birthday? I'm pretty sure we've celebrated your birthday before. Doing good. Gonna make you jealous though in Discord. Why? I'm curious. Ooh, I still need to fucking get a Zoids. I need to get a Zoids one. Finally got my Saber over the week on my builder party. I'm really happy about that, dude. I know you were pretty much in love with Saber for a long time. Well, you know, once you got power tools to make hole in the cups, you fucking savage. A Tony line PS1 file. It's so much better IT guy than I am. I mean, I could probably get you like a DS diagnostic. I think that's the one. But other than that, I fucking have no idea. Hardware is where I draw the limit. I'm good with programming. I'm terrible with hardware. It looks good though, Grim. Last time was Breath of Fire 3. Yes, which I actually do want to go back to that one. I actually really like that. Media channel, take a pic. Take a look. Okay, I do have Drake. Yeah. I do have Drake on that one, Robo. I'm terrible with all of it. I wish I was better. Unicron and my other Transformers on the display right now. Wow. Dude, okay. I heard... Oh my god, that's so fucking big, dude. Okay, I'm really jealous. Can I borrow that for an extended period of time and then maybe or maybe not give it back? Maybe I'll go for a Lycone just for her. I mean, if you want to, I don't blame you. I like Saber. I did hear that there was a new Transformer model size. I think it was like an Omega. Was it Omega or Titan? One of those ones. It's the Grimlock. You know, if we let it off stream, it's far too long and has a lot of tense but not tense moments. I mean, I'm trying to make it so that Monday we do long streams, like very long streams, where it's just kind of a chill day. Let me get a good size comparison. No, I need him. I mean, what if I need him more? What if I said that if I don't have him, I will probably end up dead. Let me cut these off really quick. This is our first 8. and our actually really first cuts of the day. We'll see how steady my hand is. I'm pretty tired from last night, I'm not gonna lie. I'll just put this over here. Jake was the first one I got. I got that one only because of the villain one. Wanted me to do crystal disc to even assess my mechanical drive health. I was concerned, but turns out it's in top shape. Crystal disc, there's crystal disc info and then crystal disc Sakura. Both of those are really good. Did you put a banana? Size comparison of Xbox 360 case and Xbox Series X controller. That's fucking big. Holy shit. Banana for scale. But I don't know the size of a banana. Did you get to step C8 yet? No. No, I have not. I've not gotten anywhere. I turned on stream died. We cried for a little bit. And then here we are. So I think that goes that way. Or am I doing this backwards? Okay, I'm looking at it backwards. So that goes that. Do you look forward to playing Stellaris again? I actually really want to play that one, dude. I mean, if you're down, maybe Tuesday before I head off to work. Tuesday is really kind of my only day that I feel like I have to work. Drake was the first one I got, but I have all of them now. Oh, the Road to Villain thing. Yeah. That one, I still got that one going. I gotta show you all the ones that I got now. Posted for you, and yes, the new Titan class Grimlock. Okay. I'm not the biggest Transformers fan, but oh my god, dude. I kind of want some of them. This is the alternative universe me. What is this, Well? The size of that Xbox case, the Xbox 360 case, dude, that really kind of puts it into perspective for me. That's wild to me. All right, let's get this one as well. CA disc dick. Did you how long did it take you on that one? How long did it take you on that one, Kane? Are you proud of yourself? When do you go to work? 3. I go from 3 till 11. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Saturday to Sunday. Not dicks. And then Saturday to Sunday, I go from 11 till the latest. The latest is whenever we get the job done. The latest that we've ever gotten done was like a 1:30 p.m. So like 11 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. the next day. That was fucking terrible. I hated that. I hated that so much. I was so out of it. And then trying to drive home while it's dark. That was when it was snowy as well, which made it doubly worse. Did buy We Love Katamari reroll since a friend suggested. That one's really good. I love fucking Katamari reroll. I'm pretty sure we actually played that one on stream and I finished that one in one go. Like, I love that game so much, dude. Just been doing these kinds of events passively. Nothing wrong with that. Kind of similar what I'm doing. I've been trying to get the rest of the Nier Automata one done. Ooh. But I'm super slow on it. Pretty sure I did this backwards, but it doesn't really matter. It might matter. Because I can't get it into the first slot. I've had that one ready to go. I was just waiting to see if you actually say it. I feel like you really reached on that one though, Kane. Like, I feel like you tried. I feel like you're proud of yourself, but I'm not proud of you. What the horse doing? Why is there a horse? That's not Amumasame. Sorry, my brain turned off for what you say going again. I went brain dead for a second there. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I go from 3 till 11, and then from Saturday at 11 p.m. I go until we get the job done, which the latest we've ever gotten out was 1 p.m. the next day. Didn't even do the near event. The near event goes long. Near event goes really long. Like you do the starting one, and then there's the other, like story 2, and then there's the hard mode. Why do I need to be proud of you, me? You ain't an alcoholic father. I wish I was your daddy. I'm sorry. All right. We need C5. We need both C5s. Dude, it's... That's why I'm really trying my hardest right now to look for a different place. Like, I keep getting recommendations of like, maybe you should do this, maybe you should do that. But I'm just like, dude, I don't even know anymore. I'm so drained. I kind of want to just like quit and then not work ever again. I mean, that's not what, we can't do that, obviously.
Excuse
no,
me,
Will,
Daddy?
we're not doing
Sorry. Daddy? Sorry. Daddy? Sorry. Daddy? Sorry. Daddy? Sorry. Daddy? Daddy? Sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Thank you for the pain. Doesn't hit me as bad as it used to, so that's a good thing. I'll message you, no pressure to play. I mean, you gotta pressure me to play because I want to play. That's not the worst one we have anymore. I don't know why that one's still so high in comparison on cost wise when the other one hurts me a little bit more. That's not an invitation that you need to use that one, by the way. I'm just saying it. My hands are really unsteady, by the way. Like I am struggling to like keep it like. Now that I said it, it's even worse. Either way, I'm struggling. We got those two parts out. So now we need H8 and H9, which I think we'll have two parts of these ones. H9, H8, easy enough. Good luck, Ed. Good luck. You eating? I don't think so. Genuine question. Every time Saber eats, it replenishes your mana. Am I correct? I don't think that's the way that works. I mean, technically, the Saber that I know from the original Fate series, she didn't have, like, they didn't have mana. I had to use my 69.7k points somehow. I need to somehow find a way to, like, drain you guys. I just don't know what to do. Pull that part off. If these look kind of bad later when we're looking at it again, I'll clean it up then. Right now, I'm just trying to get them off. That's why your hands are shaking, you fool. You're fucking hungry. Well, it's that, and also just like how late we went. How much work we had to do. For like the last few times, it's been nothing but... I guess I can just pull both of these parts off. It's been, we get in, there's limited talking, and we just kind of go. I know that sounds kind of funny for, like, you know, being a job of, like, you know, us not talking, but we got, like, no downtime. We do have breaks. I haven't been yelled at about, you know, wanting to take a break again, so that's a good thing. You could have drained me by points by doing Trails games. True. True. Let's get through Clear Obscure, and then we'll make Monday our RPG kind of day. Our RPG day, where we just kind of sit down and we go through an RPG that I have in the backlog. So then we go, I think just like this. And then this one, I don't think these have any difference on both sides. So I'm not really worried about it. Check while streaming. Actually real, Will. You said that last year? Did I say it last year? I don't even know, dude. I mean, we've been pretty good with making Monday our stream day. Our RPG day. I mean, there's a bunch of other games that we need to get through too. I still want to get through ReFantasio. That is true. That is true. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be better. I know, easier said than done. That's why I've been just trying to do stuff. I mean, fuck. I finally got my whole desk set up. And like, we're actually doing building streams. Well, a few months ago, Monday was GBO2 day. Well, we were like, I gotta think about that one. We were trying to make Monday GBO day or like multi-day or like the occasional GBO day, but we also haven't been on GBO. I know. I'll do better. We all know you got work and that fucks with schedules. I know. That's why I kind of wish I could just not work. So we also need H11, which I think that's that part. For both of them. And then we just kind of slap them together and that makes the foot. Thank God that fell through. I do still want to occasionally get on GBO. I mean, I've been wanting to do like the early streams, but I've also been trying to just find a different job as well. And everything that I want to find, because I'm not taking a pay cut. Everything that I want to find is a little bit advanced. Want to see a cool pic? The designer of the giant Unicron was Takeshi Kunihiro, and he did a fun promo vid. Ooh, I do kind of want to see it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I already got that. Come to me. I mean, on the 31st, do we get Crossbone? True. I don't have enough points to get Crossbone. I want to get Crossbone, but I don't have enough points. So how does this go? I think this just goes straight in, just like this. I think. It's kind of a weird one. I mean, it slid in there pretty good. Honestly, that looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I kind of like that. Send it there for you? Let me see. Easy swipe? True, though. I mean, I do want Crossbone. Everything that we've seen about it, too, is pretty fucking amazing. Oh my god. He looks so dapper. What the hell? That man has class. He knows what he's got. I feel like this isn't sitting in there as good as I want it to be. Like, this one's flat. Let me see if I can like show it off a little bit. Not really a good way to, like, it's so small, but this one's slightly pushed out, and I know why. I tried clipping it off. There was like a little nub on the side that when it goes in. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a butler. When I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to be a butler, by the way. Can I ask why? Actually, snazzy smug pig, smug pick. Like, yes, I designed this. This is my baby, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. As a child, I yearn for the mines. The children yearn for the mines. So then I think this just slides in just like this. And that's like the whole foot. Yes. It's got 2 little holes in the back. Easy one. Yeah. I feel like that should be a lot easier than that. Come on. There you go. There you go. Slid in all the way. Look at that. That's a foot. That's a nice long foot. As a kid, I view the far and distant England as a source of culture and wisdom. You know, before I grew up. Understandable. Understandable. I mean, when I was a kid, I didn't really have any like goals or aspirations. You know those ones like when you're in like preschool or kindergarten or like 1st grade, 2nd grade, one of those ones? When you're still in elementary school, they give you that little handout. What do you want to be when you grow up? Firefighter, astronaut, police officer. I was like, I don't fucking know. Why are you handing me this? I'm pretty sure I'm dumb. The tale of King Arthur has inspired me. King Arthur's a very interesting story. Like, if you get into the deep dive of it, there's some historical fact on it too. It's, I mean, not the mythological stuff, but like, is that the Twin Tales from the Mattis one, by the way, Robo? Dude, could you imagine if you were in kindergarten, your teacher hands you that one? This one's also not slotting in there that well. Like, this is supposed to be a little bit further in, but like, yeah, you can kind of see it. But like, your teacher hands you the paper, and they're like, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" You write on there, "I want to be a drug dealer." What the fuck? Demi, what the hell do you mean you want to be a drug dealer? I want to give people their prescription. Looked at nobles and the rich, thought the long line of history that the family might have had romanticizing the history of it. I'm adopted, and as someone who isn't blood related to everyone around me, I had a fixation on bloodlines. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I think I know why this isn't going in. I think this missed one of the holes. So there's 2 holes that go in here on this back part that go into the little pegs on this part. I think one of the holes is missed. I think. Because the other one's flush. I used to want to be a paleontologist. Why aren't you? I feel like that's actually a thing though, with like a kid being like, I want to give people their prescription medicine, and then they're like, I want to give people drugs. An absolute act of chaos. And I gotta think about how I want to like take this out. I saw the Yu-Gi-Oh characters as Pokemon trainers. I think you've shown me this before, or something similar. Because computers are much more fun. That is true. As a man with 20 years of experience in the game dev industry, I don't know what to do about this one. let me pull this off while we have this smooth jazz going on. I was scared of Jurassic Park as a kid, so I shied away from that one. I love dinosaurs. Fucking dinosaurs were cool as shit, dude. Fuck those dinosaurs. They're dead as shit. Don't matter anymore. I showed Jaden to you, not the rest. Okay, okay. Yeah. I think that was a while ago, Don. Was that something you found on Twitter? I just get fucking horny posts on Twitter now, dude. I don't get anything fun. I get horny or like drama. And I don't interact with the drama. I used to be so artistic about dinosaurs. Didn't you like used to draw dinosaurs too? I remember you saying something about that one, Robo. They inspire the imagination. It was like nature was playing Spore. I fucking love Spore. I hate Spore after Civilization arc, but I love Spore. Wish there was another game that was like that. I don't know what to do with this. I'm about to break. Do I have like a pushy tool or like something that I can just kind of like... I don't want to do that. I'm slowly scratching in. Mine is a mix of either horny post or cool shit. I wish mine was cool shit. Mine's just horny post. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. At least about that aspect. I drew Pokemon and Transformers, and when I was much younger, me and my friends would pretend to be dinosaurs. Oh, okay. I got that a little bit confused then. I drew Dragon Ball Z stuff. I wish I drew Dragon Ball Z stuff. When I was a kid, instead of doing any of that kind of stuff, what the fuck did I do as a kid? Then the group home said if we catch you drawing again instead of talking to you, I guess it's fine. That's so bad, dude. Like that's what. Ugh. I gotta fix this. If you catch you drawing again instead of talking to the other kids, you get 1 hour suspension of privilege. What the fuck? That's so fucking bullshit, dude. What if I just force it? Kind of worked a little bit, actually. Not perfect. It's definitely not flush, and it's definitely not supposed to be that way, but fuck it. We ball. I'm not gonna worry about it too much longer. Which meant I gotta wear this nice little green shirt that told everyone I was not allowed to talk. That's fucking bullshit. That sounds like child abuse, actually. C9 and C10 for both sides. C9, she9. Shit my ass into. Oh, there it is. And if a doctor spoke without permission, I got longer sentencing. That's fucking bullshit, dude. You know what you should do? You should commit art. I can't say that. I can't even say that as a joke. Check wall streaming. G-Quack's goof. Actually, it looks pretty good. I feel like they would have done the legs a little bit different than the Zaku legs. That was my biggest complaint about the Zaku stuff. Was just the legs. Like I understand most of it. I just didn't like the balls. There was too much ball. Are we going out an outing? Which means I never got to go Mammoth Caves and other good stuff? What the fuck? I mean, if it makes it feel any better, I didn't get to do anything cool like that either. My parents were always busy. Working all the time. I'd come home and I'd be by myself. I'd make myself a Tony's pizza. with one of the 6-pack pizzas. And then I would watch School Day. Then I got traumatized, then I never watched anime again. I went, fuck this shit, dude. This shit's way too wild for me. Oh, but the other kids got to go? I miss drawing. I used to read a lot too. Nothing's stopping you from drawing now. So then we take this part. I don't remember which one was which. Does it go like... I think it goes like this. I don't know if that's right. Oh, I'm backwards. Okay, so this goes like this. And then this goes around. So then it connects to it and it makes the little... I don't even know what this is called. What this would be called. Like the little brace. The little foot brace. Then I'll grab a potato chip and eat it. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. Why would I stop a man from eating? Brother, I still walk with my hands behind my back. It was 20 years ago. That shit ain't breaking. Anus is such a fucking rage baiter. I love her, dude. I love her so much. What's up, Lanix? Stupid ankle arm that never wants to stay on a lot of kits. This one's actually a little bit different than the other ones that I've seen, where like instead you make the sides of it and then it clips together on front. How you doing, by the way, Lennox? How's your one build going? How's your buster going? Look at that. That looks like shit. Okay, that looks better. We can't even tell which leg or which foot it was. That was really bad. Anus? Like Uranus? Highest class humor of 2025. No, it's her name is Anise. Pretty sure that's how you actually say her name. She's one of the Nikes. I cracked up and dropped my torch wheel. Good, chilling, working on this Star Citizen event. Trying to anyway. What? Wait, what? What's going on in Star Citizen? Do they got the like new? Do they got the I don't remember what they're called. I think this camera is a little bit broken. I keep seeing it kind of like go to like a gray mode, or not a gray mode, a green mode. I'm just gonna call her Anus. You know what? I think most people do anyway. So she's really funny. But if you saw her, you'd probably go ho whoop ho ho whoop 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 whoop. I mean, Star Citizen is always playable. It's just how much do you want to sit around while waiting for the bugs to not fuck you? There's a resource rush thing, lots of delivery missions that get you ship paints and such depending on the faction you work on. Oh shit, wait, what? That's a thing? So next one is 23, which means that we need... I can't read it when it's that high. So 2 PC1s, 2 D5s. I'll put the feet over here. I'm not reading that, Will. You disappoint me, Will. Where's my PCs? PC 1. Van. These two little nums right here. I mean, that generally I know nothing about it. I mean, Star Citizen is one of those ones where it's like, it's playable, but there is a lot of bugs. Then that isn't playable. That's like early Conan Google image frame rate. Can't play that. It's honestly not that bad. Sometimes, occasionally. Star Citizen is a game. It definitely is a game. It's just It's got a lot going on. Then I'll be the British and censor 18 plus content on Twitter. Bro, what a fucking wild thing to do. It is 2025 and the UK censored 18 plus stuff just in general. What a time we live in. Although I guess there's a lot of other companies that want to do that too. Speaking about, like, you know, with itch.io and Steam and all that kind of stuff. And it's just like, where, like, this is the things people worry about. Sent you a link to the official site. That's just the Crusader one. Oh, okay. You're telling me Crusaders got a faction mission on this? I cannot get this off. This is actually not rolling off. Thank you. Early access is not finished. Understandable. You ever play DayZ? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, it's just the big four? Okay, so it's like Microtech, ArcCorp, Crusader, and then Hurston. We should destroy the UK, low-key. Boston Tea Party 2.0. What would we dump in the... What would we dump besides the tea, though? I did that in Crusader Kings 3. I love Crusader Kings. Didn't play too much of 3, though. Then we need D5. 2 of those. Which, you are the D. Star Citizen is less early access and more like... It's forever in alpha. Just got a video of the testicle and I'm like, what the fuck? Well, Crusader, Microtech, Hurston, and Arcar. Hey, I was pretty right. But yeah, I played DayZ. I've been kind of wanting to play it because they got that new DLC that came out. The, like, elemental stuff. Like, what are they gonna do genuinely? What would the British do? I'm trying to look for 5. The British would probably... What do we get from Britain? Like, I actually don't know, dude. Well, next time we play Stellaris, we're gonna body snatch the galaxy. I mean, we can team up. I can body snatch people, you can body snatch the other people. They'll cry, that's what, and sip their tea. They don't even drink tea anymore. Well, I don't know, actually. I don't know what the British do anymore. I should ask Vamp. I'm pretty sure he's British. So, this is our first one. I think we have the other D on here as well. I forgot which parts I already cut, so I'm just recutting every single thing. I think this is the other D. No, that's G. G for... Gilf. Pinky's out. Pinky out. Was there another 5? Oh, there was another 5. This one. Another 5 and 6 right there. Okay, I'll cut that one out. An AI, their queen doing Fortnite dances, right? No. Okay. What are you, Grok? We also need I-212? Oh. This is a little weird one. I don't even know what you would even call these. Little butt plugs? Can you tell me more about the event, by the way, Lanix? Like, what? So is it just delivery missions? Is it delivery missions, and do you have to do the one, like, ghost event thing that they did before? I can't remember the one. I hate this bot. I know. I know. If I could ban their chats, I would. technically you can pay for their subscription fee and, you know, not have it, but like, I don't fucking know. I'm probably just gonna get rid of the bot. I wanted an easy way to clip things without, you know, having to remember where to go back to. Because there's so many times where I'm like, dude, that's such a clippable moment. Actually, is there a bot that I can just say, clip that, and then it'll clip it? If there's a bot that can do that, I'll just fucking have that. You're fighting for peace and love. That's what you're doing. All right, cut both of those parts out. We only have one more part on that one. They're good with boats because, you know, they live on an island. I don't know if they're as good as for boats anymore. You get the fuck out of here. That ain't my child. The main good Euromyth area, to my knowledge, are Germany, Sweden, and France. I don't know what Britain does. That's what I'm like still thinking about. I don't know what Britain contributes anymore. Deaf in my left ear, almost mumble rapper. My guy was just playing, son, Jane, and I peed on the bed and I called him Johnny Depp. Oh wait, no, she shit on the bed, didn't she? Never mind. So this goes... I'm not really sure how this goes. I don't think it matters. So this just goes like this, I think. Oh, no. Okay. So it goes like this. Just kind of like slots in here like this. Fair, I am a military expert. I'll be honest, I don't even remember what I said before with the before the whole thing with like Britain and everything. So then we take this little alien looking device and then we... Fuck do we do with this? I think we take... I think we do this. Maybe. I honestly have no idea how this is supposed to go in here. Did it just kind of slot in there by itself? It did slot in there by itself. Oh shit, okay. I'll take it. Never mess with America's boats. Historically, everyone who's fucked with their boats have gotten their asses blasted so hard we turn a proportional response into a full-scale military operation. Pretty true. Actually, very true. You just call me Human Torch? Why? Because Torch is bad. What the fuck, Robo? I just looked over. You know what's really funny? I actually saw... I didn't even know this was a thing. I didn't see dicks. I didn't even know this was a thing. Apparently, there's a comic where Johnny, the Human Torch, made love. I don't know if that's the right word. He fucked Dr. Doom's soon, like, on their wedding day girlfriend, fiance. I was talking to Brobo, and that is true. Yeah, we're talking about the UK censorship. World War II came, we came to Japan, and they're pretty fucking smart. Thought we were talking about boats. Stoned, having trouble following. I mean, it kind of a little bit of both. They all intersect with each other. Thank you, Red. You could say one thing and I'll completely get sidetracked at the moment. Did you know that donkeys aren't actually horses? Yeah. I know, I'm pretty shocked myself, right? The most shocking news that you've ever heard. Was also I actually don't know if that's true or not. Johnny's a bit of a dig, even in the Fox Fantastic Four movie. He's a total douchebag. I mean, he's a douche. He's douchey, but he's not a douchebag. But the one where he literally banged Doctor Doom's fiance is wild to me. Like, that's actually the wildest thing I think I've ever heard. Nah, good enough. Close enough. We went on a tangent. Some of us did. Some of us didn't. And they were never heard from again. How do you go? How do you get slotted? My favorite comic is when Doom saved Sue Storm and her baby daughter that got written out of existence and then got to gloat in Reed's face. I actually really like Dr. Doom. When he's written really well, they write him really well. This might be backwards. Minecraft taught me that. Minecraft taught me how to survive in the wild, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go onto the wild, and I'm gonna build a house. Don't mind the tire tracks that are buried. Oh wait. We need this, and then this slot's in here. The really weird slotty slips. So I almost said something a little bit different on that one. There's a really weird slotted in area. Like, that's actually kind of cool. I know it's just detail, but like, pinky out. Minecraft told me that overbreeding is a good idea. Minecraft taught me. Never mind. So now we need E2. Need 2 of these. When Dr. Doom is written as Dr. Doom is supposed to be, he's a god tier character, but when people write him as getting beaten up by fucking Luke Cage, that's when Doom is ultra booty. It's kind of the same thing that happens with Magneto. I love Magneto. He's a really interesting character. But there's so many where it's just like they don't understand his character. Kind of the same thing with like Dr. Doom, where they just don't understand what his motivation is and who he is as a person, which sucks. Okay, I gotta change this playlist. This is so bad, dude. Hold on, I'm just gonna pause that really quick. That went in such a weird way, like that completely threw me off. So we're not gonna talk about Deathstroke with his fascination of young, if you know what I mean. I don't even know what that means. Like, imagine Sorcerer Supreme level magician losing to a thug off the street, basically. It's not impossible. I don't know who that is, by the way, Robot. I just saw what you posted in there. I don't know who that one is. Minecraft taught me. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god. Can you say that? Can you say that? Fuck it, well, okay, this is Deltarune. In his own castle, surrounded by his guards, and he lost to a guy using his bare fist. He's got bare fist? No, but I do understand what you mean, though, dude. That's why I say, though, like, that's the same shit that happens with Magneto. Because technically, Magneto can control fucking your heart if he really wanted to. Villager farms. I guess I can. I'm really surprised. You can't say evil girl, but you could say that. My RG Suzabi laughs at your puny Delta Chi. What do you mean laughs at your my puny Delta Chi? Look how many steps I still got left to go. By the way, how you doing, Sai? Look how sophisticated he is. Actually, building Gunpla again makes me understand why it takes you so long to build stuff. Thank you. And this is with me being distracted by, you know, streaming. Like, it's really bad. That's insane. Did you get blocked by Evil Girl again? Oh my god, dude. That's so funny. That's so funny to me. That is the lowest bar. That is the lowest bar. Magneto displays his power in X-Men 97. Does he? I almost lost this part. That's really funny. But you built your RG Zabi? How did you enjoy building it? And do you have any pictures of it? Because I didn't see it in the Gunpla chat. Unless I just missed it. Which might also be a thing. I cannot get this little stupid fucking thing. My hands are way too shaky. I'm about to pop off, dude. I'm about to crash out. I just need you to not do what you need. Okay, good enough. You can't. Okay. Why did that go through? So let's start with F1. Zabi is done except the backpack and weapons. So I'll do pictures when I'm done. It's gorgeous, but man, half the time I'm building stuff, I had to take my glasses off and do the old man squint. I literally have to do the same thing with like this shit. Like with how small these are. This is small. This is really, really small. Can I show you a 1 minute 47-second clip? Sure. Welcome to the future. That's not the thing I need. Welcome to the future, Robo. Aren't you happy to be here? So we need 10 and 3. Which... This is 3. This is 10. Ooh, that's a weird cut. Is that Homer Simpson singing? It's not, but I know what you mean. This is a more serious playlist. Thank you very much. I don't remember who sings this. I actually kind of like this song though. Send for later. It's on Discord. No need to open it now. Okay. I mean, I can still click it. This is the most... That's the most genuine no I think I've seen from you, Robo. I still want to do the whole painting stuff. Doing our own custom builds. Painting it how we want to. Ooh. I think I cut right here. Measure once, quat twice. Quat? Actually, yes, I like this feature because I can hear this song. And then this goes... Take this part. Take this part. And I think this just slots in here. If we do a PG, I probably will have to do a lot more of the, like... a lot more of the old man squint. Fantastic Four was meh compared to Superman. I heard, actually. That's some song, Whiplash. I know, dude. I don't know what's up with this playlist. But I heard that one was kind of like a booty cheeks in comparison. Look in Discord. Edgar runs over desk with lyrics, Deltarune. Oh! I actually saw this one. I know exactly which one this one is. This is not slotting in as well as I thought this was gonna slot in. So this just has like two little holes, like right there, and then my little Marsai is supposed to kind of just slot in here, but I mean, I'm doing it right. It just doesn't feel like it fits. Unless it's supposed to have this little, like, lip. I have to hold my hands out in, like, prayer just to get a fucking... I guess that worked. I just had to push it a little bit harder. Superman was 9 out of 10. Fantastic Four was 6 out of 10. That's kind of what I heard. I really want to watch Superman. I would pay to watch Superman again. I'm more or less okay with paying for Fantastic Four, but I could have lived without it. I heard that it was like... It wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't like... It wasn't Thor Love and Thunder. Last movie I went to see in theaters was Star Wars with Rey, the first Disney movie. Somehow, Palpatine returns. Galactus was at least not a giant storm cloud. I actually did like that. I thought that was very unique. It wasn't bad at all, it just wasn't good. Although I did hear some of the little bit of the plot of, like, you know, what happened when they met Galactus and what he said to make it so that they don't attack the planet. I don't want to say it just in case, because that would be a spoiler. But, like, and then Reed comes back and goes, "This is exactly what they wanted." Did I really just rhyme weed with weed? Doesn't feel like it fits in there that well. I feel so weird. Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. And then I make a little unicorn. I think like this. No, wait. Like this. Kind of felt like 4 episodes strung together. Ooh. Okay, I understand what you mean. It's 11 p.m. I'm gonna start winding down for the night. Night all, and have a magical night. Days. Have a good night, Ed. Get some good sleep, bro. I can make a unicorn out of this. I heard that it was like Act 3 or Act 4, one of those ones where it kind of just fell apart. Again, I'm just going based off of what I was told before. I would need to watch it to have a better opinion of it. But let me put this back over here, and then let me grab the other one, which... Is this the other F? Yes, this is F2. Fell apart right before Galactus shows up. I don't know how early that... I don't know how early that is. And he's actually not enough to save it? That makes me a little bit worried. I still want to watch it, but I'll probably watch it when it comes out onto, like, Amazon Prime or something like that. I don't want to rent it. I'm cheap. So 10 and then 3. Double checking just to make sure. They look like the right parts. I did hear one thing with the Superman one that was kind of funny. And I guess I could just say I wouldn't pay for Fantastic Four. It didn't feel like a theater experience. Superman did. Ooh. So that was more like a straight to DVD kind of experience. That's kind of weird. But something that I did hear on Superman, and I'm just gonna say a word. And I kind of want to hear your thoughts on this one, Sai. Monkeys. I heard a bit about what happened with Lost Paws. Wait, what happened with Lost Paws? Wait, what happened with Lost Paws? Also difficult to adapt F4 since all the comics are just silly adventures against Mole Men, Galactus, random D-tier villains, and more or less them moving the plot for other reasons. for others, at least per the comics, which is very true. That's why they keep going with Galactus and the Silver Surfer. I feel like they could have probably done something a little bit special on this one. Have a whole new plot just to itself. Or they were going for like a safe bet movie. That part of it was hilarious and probably funnier than anything Fantastic Four tried to do. That's what I've heard. Like, it was so like out of there. No shit. Wait, what? What? Lost Paws? Lost Paws is like one of the most like he is a degenerate, but he's like a soft-spoken degenerate. Ooh. I gotta actually clip this off right here. I need to look into the details though. I'm kind of curious because like I'm a little bit worried about that. I like Lost Paws. Unless he did something terrible. And then he was a criminal, and then in which case I don't like Lost Paws. Also, how does the background look? Is this a little bit too cluttered? Like I feel like I made it look pretty clean, but also like I'm surrounded by boxes now. That's a lot of tweezers. I know they all have different. Okay, well they all have different ones. Like this is a little bit fatter one. This has a knife on it, which would be pretty nice to use. It doesn't really pick it up too much. And then that's just regular tweezers. I've just been using these ones because they're more needle nose. You have the animated series being pretty bad, the 90s movie hidden away for how bad it was, and then the 2005 movies where Zoom is just evil businessman who goes crazy. I don't think that one was that bad. I actually like that older one. Granted, the actor did a great job as Doom, just the premise is way off. I feel like that was a pretty interesting one. I mean, the only thing that I do want to change on this is I don't like this. I'm just using an old mouse pad for this. I want something a little bit nicer than this. And something a little bit bigger, because like this goes a lot bigger than that. Like you can't see the whole thing. Where are we at? So I need PC9, PC8, PC8. Which... one of these would be PC9. And then I need these two 8s. I know the old Fantastic Four and then the older... the Hulk movie as well. I actually really like those. I know a lot of people don't like the older Hulk one. The one where his dad turned into like the giant like storm cloud. That was really weird. I will say that was pretty weird. So check out Model Train workspace items since I got some good mats for sorting things. Ooh, can you send me a link on that one? I was actually looking at Lanix's space, what he has for like his frame holders. A lot better than mine because I'm barely even using this. I'm gonna be honest, this is really bad. I like it. I like this area. I don't like this little frame area because all it is just these little slots that go in, but they are not that good. Actually, speaking of which, Lennox, what were the frame holders you were using? If you're not busy. First Talk movie was creative. I actually thought it was really good. I thought it was creative. I like the second one too, the one with Abomination. I'll DM this tweet I saw. Thank you, thank you. I can send a link to some of that since I'm actually an N-scale model train enthusiast. Yeah, I remember you saying you did like trains. Trains, Transformers. And then we need D7. Which is this one. D7. D7. And D8. Okay. I was about to say. Also got to make sure that I'm not going a little too far ahead. I feel like we did that once or twice already. To answer the question about the Star Citizen, it's about delivering specific resources. You can either mine and refine it, or you can do delivery missions. The missions have 4 types: defend a ship, recover a ship's cargo, recovery cargo from a bunker, or standard pick up and deliver. Not bad, not bad. I'm actually kind of curious. I've been kind of wanting to get back on Star Citizen. I mean, I'd probably just join ArcCorp. I like ArcCorp aesthetically. Trains, Transformers, furry, gaming, streaming, too many expensive hobbies I have. One of those is really expensive. 3 of those are really expensive. One of them is getting a little bit more expensive. One of them can be expensive. Sent, thank you, thank you. Got a song I really want you to listen to. Found it recently and it's really good. I DM'd you the song. Let me see. You have to turn in 2,826 total CUs to get all the rewards for specific fashion. You can do all 4, but Godspeed if you have the time for that. I mean, I can 24-hour a game. Oh. Added the song to the queue. It should be up after this one, Kane. Thank you, thank you. Let me see the one that you sent me, by the way, Lennox. I'm actually kind of curious about this. Wait, what happened? I remember this. Actually, I do remember this. That was a while ago, though. That was an old one from Lost Pause. It's more of a chill song, too. There were a couple times I went to sleep while listening to... Sorry, earthquake. There was a couple times I went to sleep while listening to it. I know Star Citizen has gotten into some deep water lately with the paid cosmetics and locked upgrades, last I heard. Do they have locked upgrades? Okay, I didn't hear about that part. We do have the other part right here, too. Although that's 13 and 14. Never mind. That's a little bit different. I know the cosmetics can get pretty, well, I say cosmetics. You can do some wild payments in Star Citizen. I don't think that's a bad thing, though. I mean, they need all the funding they can. They're an indie studio at this point. It's up to you if you want to pay or not. You can get the whole game just by paying $45 for it. And we also need C, which is this little white one over here. Swear to God, the amount of people who get shit on BS for BS reasons again pisses me off. It is quite a lot. It does happen a lot. The controversy with flight blades. With flight blades, it would modify the way your ship flies slightly, but was locked behind a pledge before it goes live. This was a line that the community wasn't okay with. Yeah, that is technically pay to win at that point. I like it. I'm pretty sure I've actually heard this song before too. I'm pretty sure this is in my like chill Japanese playlist. What part did we need? C11. C11. Ah. The long horn. Nah, I'm good at this point. It'll just piss me off. It was an old one. That is, if that's the one I remember, that was an old one. Like it was kind of just scummy friends too. From YouTube and a bunch of other shit. Yeah, them and I don't remember the other guys. They're the mod reviews. So one guy, I cannot remember his name, and then his girlfriend is Potastic. Potato Potastic. I don't remember. And they did like Skyrim mods. Should I link that you guys need to see later? I just can't unsee what I've seen. It's in clips. Let me see. Let me see. You post content being fully within guidelines and had to get a strike. Yeah, it's mostly because people do false strikes. What is this? They are penis shaped. No way. The cocoons in Man of Steel were penis shaped, and I've never noticed that before you showed me that. Thank you. I appreciate that, Casey. But generally, anybody can do a strike against anybody, which is wild to think about. So, I actually didn't need one of these other 8s. This is 9. This is 8. I'll put this 8 over here. That's probably going to be the other part that we need to do for this one as well. So we take this. Oh, wait, no. We take this. We put 8. It's kind of hard to read a little bit. I think we put 8 flat side down. Oh, what was that? What was that? Oh, that was my Discord. I saw what I thought was OBS dying again. From the mats, do I DM it? Hell yeah. I'm really curious. Yeah, man, look at his channel back each time before the poor dude literally on make a whole ass second channel because of how often that shit happens. It's really shitty too. It's really shitty with YouTube's like content policy guidelines, and they're kind of bullshit as well. Like there's a whole thing where like, oh, fucking Captain Sparkles made a, I don't remember what the song was called. It's an older song, older Minecraft song, and then years later somebody made a 10-hour compilation of that, and they've done this before, where somebody made a 10-hour compilation of that and then copyright striked Captain Sparkle's original video, so he doesn't get any ad revenue from it while it's being contested, which is fucking insane. Like the person that strikes at that video claiming that they have it will get the compensation from that video, from the last thing that I remember. I don't know if that's still a thing that still happens, but I remember that was a pretty big thing. Send 2 more songs. Give me a second. Hearing this song, all I can hear is soda. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It is actually ridiculous. I don't know if it's still as bad as it used to be. I don't know. I really don't know if it's still that bad. That's what I get for scrolling in YouTube shorts. It made me spat my drink watching that. You know, you just ever scroll in YouTube shorts and then you find a cock. I've accepted your friend request. Ooh. Do they? Okay. The one that Lanix was using was like, I did add the 2 songs to the playlist, by the way, or to the queue. The one that Lanix was using was like, I don't even know how to explain it. It was valleys that you could put the frames on there. So I'm concerned about putting any VODs on there for future streams, because I know the frame holders that you were using, the one that you sent me, I want to get different frame holders than this. I don't like this. Yeah. Because I know the way I talk and act is not for child friendly. That's okay. So you're fine as long as you don't claim that your content is made for kids. And that you don't say fuck within the first 5 seconds. It's probably need to do a part-time YouTube. Yeah, that's why I only post Gunpla shorts for now. It's not that bad. Like, it is bad, but it's not that bad. Like, there are, I don't want to say there's a way to fight against it. Like, there's wild shit that just can happen, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. Like, YouTube will beat the little guy down really, really quick. YouTube shorts are the devil. Just do a search and it's just useless shorts. Not wrong. We need to capitalize on that though. You know what? We need to make a lot more shorts. I need to make a lot of shorts of me saying pus. Definitely an 18+ streamer, not super family friendly. Thank you, Cannibal. I'm not super family friendly, kitty guy. I cursed it like a trucker. 5 whole seconds? I think it's 5 whole seconds
Daddy?
before you can
Sorry.
cuss.
Daddy, sorry.
It's like 5
Daddy?
seconds or 2
Sorry.
2 seconds.
Daddy, sorry. Daddy, sorry. Daddy, sorry. I'm sorry.
But Ray modeling shorts are not evil. Not wrong. Not wrong. So we take this. This doesn't feel like it clipped in that well. I'm gonna say fuck it and just go with it. I think this just kind of... I fucking don't know. I'm gonna slap this on. Does this just like slide in here? Or like slide in here? Model training items usually work for multiple hobbies, which is nice. I mean, it technically has electrical, coding, woodwork, foam work, scenery, modeling, extra. No shit. I actually did want to go into foaming. I still want to do like, I want to do the diorama kind of stuff where like we make, I'll customize it to an extent and then make like a scene out of it. I think that would be so cool. I'm not sure how this is supposed to go in. I feel like it means oh. Thank you, Cannibal. And then what do we do about this? Is this just supposed to like... I don't understand what this is supposed to do. So like, what it says... Yeah. What it says right here is that that's supposed to go in here. But like... when we're looking back there... I have no idea where that's supposed to go. Dioramas are super cool. Thankfully, a lot of Gundam also is tied to model train scale, funny enough. So you're supposed to DP the leg? Yes. Like, is this supposed to go in here? Do I do that? Did I do this wrong? Am I on the wrong one? Because I pulled D7 and D8. That's what Plotty said, yes. This is the right hole. I don't know if it's the right hole. It's not fitting in. If it don't fit, you must acquit. Let me cook something with an HD Gundam and an HD Perfect Strike Gundam. It's either gonna be cursed or awesome. Let's go. I want to actually get a Gundam myself, but I do want to do the diorama and stuff. I think that I think it'd be really cool. I'm not understanding what they want. Unless I put this on wrong. I know. That was my brain rot triggering, dude. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was another person that that looked like me and sounded like me and smelled like me. I don't know what these instructions even are saying. It says something in Japanese, but I don't know how to read. Good luck, Rebel. Don't fall in. If you do, call 911. Don't be rash. I'm not rash. I'm upset. Unless it's just supposed to sit right there. Is that what it's just supposed to do? There's no way, right? That feels like that feels illegal. Like, I don't think that's right. Instructions on... Perfect song. Perfect song. Why did you get... I know, dude. My brain triggered so hard on this one. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Oh, you haven't heard this one? This is an old school one. Holy, dude. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. There's an animated short that goes along with this where it's literally just showing exactly what's happening in the song. It is an ancient song, though. No, that looks like it's right. Unless this is like poking out too much and then I can't actually fully clip in, which might actually be a thing. Let me pop this really quick. Pop this little hole. I thought it was like a 2005. Of ultimate destiny. Explosions. Ultimate showdown. It's weird to think about this song too because a lot of these guys are a lot older now. Is it just supposed to go in here just like this? Like, is that what it means? Because the way that the next one says it is like, it's locked in like this. But that feels so fucking wrong. I'm gonna have to request you not to talk about the hole on the tone of voice. What was even my tone of voice on that one? So we take this one, take B 8, not B. Like, seems so fucking weird, right? So weird. Holes is a great movie. Before Shia LaBeouf went cannibal, real cannibal, like right here. I think that's what they mean. What it says, like right here, like it's supposed to. The little cross section is supposed to go in the hole. You went husky with it? Not a fan? Results in Discord. Let me see. Do you not like me going husky with it? Ooh. Actually didn't turn out too bad. The Gundam is like such a universal suit that you can kind of do whatever you want with him. I guess we'll leave it for now. If it looks like we can change it later, then I will try it. So then we take this. And we do fuck if I know with it. Let me get out the parts that we need. So we need B, which this should be B. I'll send a song request, YouTube music, or it's Spotty. Spotty. I like to play dangerously. Cease and desist, do not pass go, do not collect $200. What's wrong? I can't even do it now. So B9 and B15. The fuck is B9? There's 15. There's 9. Bum, 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 bum. I think it said that we need... For 5-minute kit patch, it looks okay. I think I like it. I mean, it's mostly... Gundam, really, you can kind of do whatever you want with them. That's kind of why I want to get like a few Gundams, just so we can like fuck around with them. I might have to find someplace else to put my mic, or I can plug in my other mic. Not beating the allegations. Do I need to pull the clips up again? No, this isn't a clip watching stream. We don't need to watch the Helldiver clips. We don't need to watch the gratuitous amounts of things that come out of my mouth that I can't stop because they kind of just slither on out. Put that back. And then we go 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, it's this little pattern. Okay. Fuck. I'm referring to the hot and heavy moments where you're flirting with me during GBO2. That's never happened. Never happened. So... This might be better if we put it together first before we try to put the stickers on. So then we go like this somehow. Oh, okay. I thought these little nubs were like gonna be something kind of interesting. They actually are pretty interesting. They go through the little hole right there. You really went all in back then? Listen, I can respect a man who commits to the bit. I think I'm not committing to the bit. At this point, I'm just playing hard to get, game. This feels so weird. This feels so wrong. Is this supposed to be like this? Like, this feels wrong. I can't explain it any more than just like, it just feels wrong. Fuck it, we'll just keep going with it. If it's wrong later on, I'm gonna blame the instructions. I just found my old janky kit bash after going through all of my unmarked boxes. Let's go! Wait, what was the old janky kit bash? This is like my old 2000s playlist. Like, this is so wild, dude. You know you can commit to a bit and you just have issues committing in other ways. You say that, but like, you're the one that pulled away. It's a wild statement to make, too. Ooh. I don't know this song. The words Fuck it, we'll just go with it. This particular kit patch, I can't even make it stand. Is it like uneven that badly? I feel like I know this song, but I can't place it. Alright, let's start doing this. I'm pushing it off so much. So let's grab 13. I guess we can grab 16. 16's kind of popping its way out of me. This is extremely old school. This is Big O? Fuck, I thought it was gonna be Big O, but I didn't want to say it just in case I sounded like an idiot. I think this just goes like in here. I fucking love Big O, by the way. I wish they continued that show. I don't think there was any other way they could have continued it based off of what the ending was. But like, holy dude, I loved Big O. Like, I still have my BRB screen as Big O. Yeah, it very much concluded. Like, there was no way to continue that one. But I loved it. They could have done like, I don't know if that, well, they kind of just concluded everything. Just look at Discord and you know what I mean? Let me see. The amount of times you run away from me when you started it. Hey Kane, Orbs of one-liner. Actually, never mind. You remember his Outlaw Star? Tenchi Muyo? Tenchi Muyo is still technically going. They got that whole thing going with that. Is this Steven Universe? I don't know why, but this actually works really well. Like this GM with the Destiny wings, I kind of like it. Outlaw Star, I feel like I didn't get too much into that one, which sucks because I actually liked Outlaw Star. Outlaw Store. You know what? We'll just play this playlist. I'm gonna save this too. I'm glad that this is the first one that started. I still want to make a live action. If they do the same thing that they did with what's that one? Cowboy Bebop? I didn't like the way they did Cowboy Bebop. I like the original Tenchi Muyo, but then they just kind of started going off the rails. Like, the newest one they had was, like, his grandson or something like that. That was wild to me. Guess I didn't really get this in there as well as I wanted to do. I got distracted. Is it the main song I love for the Big O? Because, man, Swarswald just oozed personality and swap. No, I got the whole playlist playing now. Like, this is a blast from the past, dude. I'm gonna have to do something else with these stickers. They work, but they don't work that well. Destiny Backwing is compatible with most of HD kits. It's just too back heavy. I'm not surprised. It's a fucking big kit. You might be able to make it front loaded heavy. I don't know how. War on Geminar. I love the fusion of fantasy and mecha. That one was really good. The newest is not his grandson. It was GXP, and that was a crock. The little shit Sana Yamato or whatever. The kid's Tenchi's neighbor. That was the one. That fucking, I hated that. I actually did hate that one. Queen Capiga intro hits hard. Oh, welcome back, Robo. I saw that order you put in there. I'm doing runs with fucking Gold Ship. I have no idea how her kit works at all. Like, she is so random. No, his whole fucking plot point powers was he's extremely unlucky, so they use him as a fucking bait for the pirates. I hated it. I hated it so much, dude. Whatever, we'll call that good on that one. And then, I don't know what they want for the other part. Oh, did I do that backwards? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, I did do that backwards. No wonder it wasn't sitting in there the way that I wanted it to. I think, unless I just pull it off and I was right, but no, I don't think so. No, never mind, I was right. No, never mind, I was right. Yeah, I was right the first time. Whatever. These stickers suck. He even was fully in the preview of having a badass moment with a fucking mech and he blew it. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. That's why I could not stand that one. Gold Ship is an end closer, so probably need a lot of power and guts. So it's not only that, it's just her character. Main song is Stoning. Stoning is such an amazing orchestral piece. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, Big O had some crazy good music. I think the other piece was 14 on the other side. Or was it 13 on the other side? It's so hard to understand where they want these pieces. I don't get this. Give me you. They were about to give him some actual character growth and nix the whole stupid bad luck thing, but nope, no, they just kind of doubled down on it. That's why I like Tenchi Muyo, where they ended it, where he became the Emperor of Space or whatever the fuck it was. I don't even remember. It's been so long. Which is also pretty wild, but like, I can fuck with that. I can fuck with that. I'm okay with that. God damn it. Training and restriction thing, I did one career one with her and never did another. Only E+, but I don't care. She's not even in the PvP team, so I don't need her. I want to do good with her. I want to do good with her. I like Gold Ship. She's my kind of crazy. But oh my god. That actually kind of fit in there pretty well. Fit in better than the other one. Warren Gemini, on the other hand, while there was never any confirmation that the MC was relative to Tenchi, was still great. That one, I thought that was like... It was like cousin or something like that. Fitting that we're playing the soundtrack of the series, like the creator explicitly said, we don't want to be Gundam or Evangelion, and you can feel how much it's a love letter to the old Gigantor and Getter Robo series. Not wrong. That's why there's not that many, like... I need to watch more anime that have mecha stuff. Like, I'm sure there's good stuff out there. I just haven't watched it. But they do really well with blending it. So I went the direction I did with my PNG avatar. I love Japanese mythology and I love cyberpunk. I think you did pretty good on that one. Really love late and end closers when they work, but man, do they need specific skills to function. Which is sucky because most of mine are like that. That's why I want more racers. This was 15. So 15 should go right in here. I think like this. My hands aren't shaking as much anymore, so that's a good thing. Although I still haven't really eaten anything all day. I ate when I was at work. Well, I ate. I just realized what I ate when I was at work. At 3 o'clock in the morning, we took a break. I think it was 3 o'clock in the morning. We took a break, and in the back room, They make us pay. They make us pay for food. One of the things that they had in there was this chocolate cream pie. It was cheap. I bought it. That was the only thing I've eaten. There's a rumor 86 season 2 has been greenlit. Ooh, that one I still need to watch. That one, and I think there's another one. Another newer mecha one. I still need to finish all of Noah Zero, but that one kind of fell off on me really fast. Like, there was a certain part where I was just like, what the fuck is even happening anymore? I'd give my Kitty-san Black to B3, so she's really good now. Do you have that one on your friend thing? Also, can I get invited to the club? I've been meaning to ask that one, Linux, but I keep forgetting. Shaky hand. Shaky hand. Vandred was good. Was that the one where it was like the male versus female ones? 86 best Japanese mech designs in combat. That's non-Gundam. I was pretty surprised with 86. I thought that was going to be a sloppy one, but they really did good. Animators and creators worked on the OVA film called Giant Robo The Day the Earth Stood Still, which is still the big, chunky, slow robots that are beautifully animated. I'll send a pic in the media as an example. I think I remember watching that one. There was another one that was kind of similar to that. It was, and I've been trying to remember what it was. It wasn't the Prince one where they were out in space, but it was that one guy that was like frozen out of a chunk of rock or something like that. And also a mech. But the mech is sentient or something. And it's actually like an evil robot. And it triggers this whole thing. I only saw the first few episodes and I wanted to watch it, but I forgot to put it on my list and then I could not find it again. Come on. There we go. Okay. You're in the position that I want. I just need you to like kind of move down there. Like that. Let me move you a little. See if I can move you without cutting you. Good enough. Gargantua on a Verdunous planet was pretty good too. That one's good. Up nose pacing it. Yeah. Since you an invite to it, maybe. What's up, Matt? How you doing? But I don't have it now. Benjed was the plot of men and women being from different planets. It was campy as fuck, but it was fun. I actually really like that one. El Condor PB, now that I got a racing outfit. I need to work on my Blue Rose, my rice shower. What's the last of my kit bash for the day? Now I have to clean up my own mess. Let me see. Breakblade was good. I didn't like Breakblade. I actually hated Breakblade what they started doing with it. That actually works really well. I don't know all the parts on that kit bash, but if you didn't tell me that was a kit bash, I would have thought that was legit. I was like 120 points away. Giant Robo, The Day the Earth Stood Still. Yes, I remember this. I remember this because there was the Legend of the Legendary Heroes. Was that the one? Or was it just Legendary Heroes? With a red hat dude? Fucking soloing a whole enemy squad. I mean, it was cool, but like, I didn't like the way the story got. I didn't like the way the story went. Just made it to work. About to load up Dark and Darker. Will you play Dark and Darker? I re-rolled my account, so we will need to add each other again. God damn it. There's not too many songs on this playlist, so you know what? We'll keep going on it a little bit more. Like King Halo, but El Condor Pasa. I want to like King Halo, but also at the same time. Good enough. Good enough for that. Force Impulse with Freedom Backwing and Freedom Side Skirts Railing. So it's basically Freedom Force Impulse. I think it looked pretty good. But it was decent at least. It was the whole like... It felt like the dude was kind of like, it starts with a C and ends with a U. It ends with a UCK. And scale layout I have so far. Still need to get the foam boards to level it all. Fair point, fair point. Because I did 200 rolls and get it. That's a good thing. All right, let's keep moving. Next part is 27, so we need a PC3. Put that away. Was the PC3... I think it was this part that I already pulled off earlier. And then we need D... I need the D. 23 and Z21. That scene was probably the best scene out of the whole series. Oh, well, yeah. I agree. I didn't like the main character. I didn't like what they did with the main character. That one reminded me of another one. Another anime. And I hate animes like that. Still learning, but I'm an A35 fighter until I buy the full game, and then I'll make a bard. Ooh. I've heard mixed things about current Dark and Darker, though. I've heard they changed a lot. 21 and 20. Where the fuck is 23? Oh, is it just both of these parts? Oh, I'm dumb. I was reading that as 25. Still got an extra freedom backwing deactivate mode so I can do another kit bash. I'm following it, but I ran out of ideal. At least for today. What about heavy arms? Ticket 109 and 3 LB Satano Diamond. That's what made me stop and just do trainee pulls to get their racing outfits and signature skills up. I need to do more trainee pulls myself. And then it was 21. The blonde guy? Yeah, dude was ass. Well, the thing is, like, they completely, like, destroyed his character. I didn't... Like, he started off so cool. And then he just kind of became, like, a side piece. So I was pissed when they killed off the redhead. Dude was carrying the show. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. So then we take our 21 and we slide the slot in. Go in there. Wait. Okay, I'm doing it the right way. It just slides in just like that. Didn't look as dramatic as I wanted it to look. And then this should just hop on here. Unless I'm doing it the back way. No, that should be the right way. Got 3 disassembled Freedom Gundam. The old HG have the issue with the torso joints. Don't have the HG heavy arm. I only got the disassembled MG version of it. I plan to use MG heavy arm Gatling gun on MG Blaze Zaku someday. Ooh, okay. I don't see anything wrong with this. Don't even know if Satano Diamond is good. I have Super Creek already, so I don't need another stamina card. Doesn't hurt to have extras. Kinda. Ah. Ooh. Actually, came out pretty good. I like the way that looks. It's simple. Because of how skilled they made him, we made this guy too OP, we gotta kill him off. That and a few other things. That and definitely a few other things. That's why I say though, like, I wish they did Breakblade better. Very interesting concept, very poor execution. So we need PC8. Wait, do we even have any more PC8s? We do. Oh, we got a bunch of fucking extra PC8s. Hold up. Basically Gojo'd him. I hate that that's true. I'm gonna get the foam soon since I've settled down now for now, but the pics I put are just the track to run and I enjoy while I keep working on things. Of course, gonna be almost half steam, half diesel. Let me know what you think. Let me see. Let me see. Ooh. You're using almost the exact same table that I have right here. Doesn't look bad. I gotta give it to you. Model trains feel harder to me. I already have Saiyan Sky and Gold Ship for SSR stamina cards. I don't remember what I got. It is true. I mean, literally fucking perfect height, perfect size. I can fold it up, put it over there, and not think about it. Roll. Please roll. I'm so tired of fighting with these things. My hands can't do it. Only HG kit of the Gundam Wing timeline I have is the Sandrock. Ooh. I like Sandrock. I feel like Sandrock gets the short end of the stick so many times, but I really like Sandrock. Still waiting for the EG Wing that will come out this year so I can sacrifice. I mean, do a kit bash out of it. I forgot that was coming out of it. You're gonna do a kit bash directly off the bat on that one? I need you to like, okay, I'm just gonna fucking pop you up. I don't give a shit. That turned out a lot better than I thought that was gonna be. Only slightly shaky hands. And then we need B11, B17, which B should be this one, which I did actually do this one right. B11, B17, which is this one and this one. They're a bit finicky to deal with it when things go awry, but when they run, it's like the nostalgia of seeing trains run by at home. That's why I say, like, people that do it, like, especially if you went how you're doing it, I give a lot of respect to that. You better get two at least, so you can just have one for the backup. I say backup, just so you can have one that's fully built. Grew up watching the original Thomas show, so it's also that in my mind. I actually didn't watch that one. I know the show, I just did not. I didn't have that ability to watch it. I watched Clifford, the big red dog, and fucking Gumby. So then we take this one, EC8, and we sandwich it in between. I think it's one of these. That goes on top. This goes on bottom. And then flat side up. If anything, I want more Super Creek levels. I think Super Creek's pretty cool. Super Creek, Oguri, and there's one more, but I don't remember the name. And then this should just slide in, just like this. I don't know which part this is. I know this is part of the leg, but I don't know where this is in correlation. Should just slide on just like this. That did not go as well. I thought that was gonna I thought that was just gonna kind of slide in there, just snap into place. After the EG came out, I also want to get the bootleg HE wing so I can use the 2-beam rifle on a single kit. There's gonna be a rush of those ones, of the bootleg kits. Good enough. And this should just go in here. Oh. And then this slides onto here. I think I fucked this up. I think this is supposed to be outside of that. So let me quickly change that before I continue. This is a very song of its time. Thomas is sometimes playing in the background because it's one of those cozy shows that isn't super hectic to listen to. Also, you get to choose between Ringstar or George Carlin narrating. They had Ringo Starr narrating that one? I never knew that. Oh, you know what? Kind of worked. I might be wrong. Actually, I think that is supposed to go in there. Under the cage rather than over the cage. Because if it's over the cage, then it'll just pop out. But if it's under the cage, then it'll move around. Eh. We squeezed anything tight if it needed to be squeezed. He was the UK narrator while we got George Carlin in the US. BRB lunchtime? Share me some. I'm actually pretty hungry myself. Okay. And then we take this part. And this goes in here. Ooh. If I can get it. Come on. Fit in the hole. Figure it out. I remember George Carlin being on the UK, or not the UK. On the US version. I don't think I've seen the UK version then. This feels so weird. This is like the jankiest thing. I don't know what to do with that. There's not really much else you can do with that. So then we take E3. Just one of these pieces, one of the little balls. And we slap it into the feet in the reverse way. Oh my god. This fucking song, dude. This is just a blast from the past song wise. Is it supposed to make like a grinding sound? I don't know if grinding sound is the right word that I should use. That feels... I mean, it stands. It does stand. I know, right? Such a fucking blast to the past, dude. Sent you a link. Let me see. Oh, this is the foldable stands? Okay. This is what I was really curious about. Oh. Did you 3D print this yourself? Do you have somebody that 3D prints for you? I feel like we could have done the leg a little bit better. Let me get the other leg done. You have a 3D printer? What the fuck? How have I never known this? So then it's pretty similar to the other one where we take D. PC9, PC8, which it's this piece, and then another one of the PC8s. So I'll just slap that one off. Only person that I would know that has a 3D printer that would be like near me is Hockey. I think he still has a 3D printer. I actually don't know if he does or doesn't anymore. It's interesting to me how big 3D printers got and then immediately died off. So we got that part, we got this piece. Move this over there, make it look a little bit nicer. I say a little bit nicer. We got a bunch of little sparks all over the place. I need to take a vacuum to this out after we're done. This side of the way. This was the other part that was very similar to the other part that we just worked on. Pretty sure this is gonna mostly be a mirror. I'm a little surprised they didn't just have us cut like both parts off just to work on the same one. Unless you had to be very specific. Sausage fingers? I have very, very delicate fingers, thank you very much. I could work as a hand model if I wanted to. I say as I bash my mic. What's up, Phoenix? How you doing, bro? All right, let me switch the playlist. "3D printing is still big. It's not talked about, but people still do it a lot." True. I just don't know too many people that are like. I just don't know too many people besides one person that has a 3D printer. Meant to do a short HD test. It meant to do a short session. How long did it go? 3 hours later? Yeah. I guess we can go with our tried and true. I actually like this playlist, so pop that. We also need to play more HD too. I enjoyed that. Although I feel like shit because I did it right before I had to go to work. Should have passed on it. What do you mean? It was peak? I mean, yeah, it was. You're not wrong. But I need a little more energy. I need a little more energy. What 2? Helldivers 2. I've been trying to get back into playing Helldivers 2 recently. I've been missing it. They've made so many changes. Lennox, have you seen everything they've added on there? It is insane. So we got this part. We got this part. Take this. Take this small little piece. Flat side back like this. There's like at least 2 more things. There's a little bit more than that. Okay, I don't know when the last time you played though. Last time I played was... I don't fucking even remember. I didn't play during when Super Earth was being attacked. But they have like weapon customization on. Crash as soon as we extracted when we finished the mission. I do remember that. I saw you jump back in Discord, but I was already on my way out the door, so. Using the mech to get us out of the hole was a genius move on my part, if I do say so myself. That was good. That was really funny. The fact that you got stuck down there, the fact that Red got stuck down there. Now finally Xbox version coming, Sonny learned their lesson. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised on that. I think our other C point, I think it was this one. C11. C11. Am I dumb? Oh, it's already cut out of there. Never mind. Yeah, I am dumb. But I am really surprised about the Xbox version. I would have thought they would have kept that as an exclusive. But I also think Sony doesn't care anymore because Xbox kind of lost a lot of traction. And then the only new thing that I've heard from Xbox, I thought I was about to lose that, was the handheld, which I've heard mixed things about the handheld. It was a hard crash like my PC reset. Holy shit, that's terrible. Whoa. That's wild though. Why did it die that badly? Was this not the part that I needed? Did I cut off the wrong part? I did cut off the wrong part. Alright, this is going over here. For some reason I cut off 6. I don't know why I cut off 6. I was like, a long piece, looks like a horn, good enough. When I needed 11 this whole time. It's the damn ECM fields, I'm telling you. Dude, you're not wrong though. Only problem I have with Helldivers 2 is that it feels very under-optimized. For some reason, HT2 has been giving me a lot of issues. That's why I say it. I just feel like it's very under-optimized. Slot that in there. And then put you... This does feel slightly different than the other one. I might just be crazy. Then we need another PC8. As I try not to knock everything over. And B14. Welcome back. B14 and B10. Did you bring me lunch too? B14 and B10. If we can just get this dude standing, I'd be okay with that for tonight. We started way late. Although I did spend like an hour like making sure everything was okay because, you know, this is a new table, new different setup. I'm happy with it. I feel like we definitely have a lot more room on the table and I don't have to worry about pieces flying off anymore, but cost me time on my stream. That's why I build legs up. I mean, we got... So... What I had was we got this guy done, and then I put him in here. I did knock him off. I will say he did fall... Oh. He did fall off at one point. Off the table when I moved it. The other ones did too. They're all fine. I say deadpan. Like this stand works really well. There you go. Now he's just there. Actually, I could probably do this a little bit better. That's so jank, dude. Perfect. He's off the table at least. Take this. You slot this in here. Doing this right? I feel like I'm doing this opposite. I don't remember where what this is supposed to be used for. I think I'm gonna just get rid of that bot. I don't like the bot anymore. Then you get fit in here. You get over here. This looks a little bit better than the other one. I'll do the stickers later. I gotta remember to do the stickers, but I will do the stickers later for this one. That takes a little bit of time. Oh. I think I might have fucked up a little bit on that. Oh well. Then we need PC3, which I think it's this part. And then D23, which D23 was over here. D23 and D22, which should be just these two parts. I say visually. Gotta be careful not to break off the part on this one. It's kind of a weird cutting angle. I don't know if my mic captured any of that sound that just made. Slot this in here. And then same as we did on the other side, which is just slap this back. We heard all of them? No way. There's no way you did. Why can't you fit in the hole? There we go. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh. That was a good clip. That was a good click, not a clip. Not a clip. Wrong word. And then another PC8. Which I think this is our last PC8. It is. Unless I lost one in the box, which is a possibility too. Actually, we won't be able to get the legs done. Well, I mean, we'll be able to get the legs done, but we won't be able to get it on there unless we get the waist done as well. Which we got time. Fuck it, we got time. I thought it was a little bit later than this. B... Fuck, I didn't put B back where I needed to be. B movie plot in 30 seconds. B12 and B16 should just be these two. If I don't clip the wrong thing. I feel like I almost clipped the armor. Well, the armor side. The side of the piece. Mr. Credible time. Yeah, I got time. Yeah, I got time to cheat on my way. I joke about that, but Incredibles was an amazing movie. Incredibles was an incredible movie. We're getting through this pretty good. And take you. I guess we'll just slot you in first. Don't they have like 3 incredible movies now too? I actually haven't seen anything past the first one. And then you go, I think just flat up. Easy Day. A timeless classic, not wrong. I've heard the second one is good. Was it just 2? I thought there was a third one. Or was it like a third one that's going to come out? Because I thought there was one where it was just Jack Jack. I might clip that off. Yeah. Kind of same thing that happened. Second one was ass. I don't even know what the second one was about. Or was that the one? The Jack Jack one was a miniseries? Oh. I still kind of want to see the second one. I want to know how bad it is. And then you go in here. If I can, why can you not fit in there? Should I buy Ifrit Jui or not? Those big powered arms are useful. Yes, 100% you should. I'm your conscience speaking. My advice to you is buy as soon as you get money. You're welcome. I might have fucked up. So, I think I fucked up because this part, so there's a little slide right here, right? This is supposed to slide into that. This can't slide into that unless it's on the opposite side, which can't go in there. So, it's something. Pretty much what I heard. Which kind of sucks. Like, I feel like they kind of fucked over the Incredibles. At least they're not doing a live action Incredibles. There's a third-party pack that gives you 2 of those arms. Ooh. $830 USD because it's bootleg and it's already out of stock. May be able to find it on Temu. Or the equivalent of Temu. Yet. Yeah. You're not wrong. I think the only good live action that I've heard recently was the How to Train Your Dragon one. Don't just speak that shit into existence. You know what's gonna happen. Is there any way I can salvage this? This side? I don't think so. I think I just need to. I think I need to pry these parts apart. I fucking have no idea how to do that. I will stand by this. Oh, that came actually pretty easy. Like that. Oh, that might have been why that might have been why I clicked so badly before. Then this should just slide in. And then goes into the top of the leg like this. Although I might have fucked that up too. Nah, that should be fine. Making sure I'm putting it in the right order. Guitar picks, do you have one? I do. I have a bunch of them. What's going on, Rock? How you doing? That actually would work pretty well. That would be able to slide in there pretty easy. I might add one of those to my kit. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. I like that. I have a bunch of spares. Only two movies Disney has that deserve redemption with live action and will be amazing if done right. Atlantis, The Lost Empire, and Treasure Planet. Oh my god, dude. I don't know if they could do those right though, dude. Like, those are so good movies just by themselves. I love Atlantis. And then we need E3. You joke, but I might. I'd grab one, but they're buried somewhere and I don't want to pick them back up. I have not played my guitar in so long. This goes in here. Making sure I'm doing it on the right angle. And then straight inside. I missed the hole. Why? Why are you the way you are? Come on, just slide in. Just slide in. There we go. Heck yeah. Oh my god, dude. I'm actually pretty happy with the way this looks. Look at that. Why do the legs look backwards? No, they're fine. They're fine. They're fine. I'm looking at it a little too much. Look at that. We can already picture him with his little waist bone. How do we start on the waist? C2. What the? C2. Uh-oh. Looks like Twitch is really hiccuping today. Surely you jest. I do, and don't call me Shirley. Okay, Pink Panther. Yeah, I can see the stutter on my end too. That's wild. Didn't crash, it just looked like it was Twitch servers just doing their whole janky thing again. A18. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Holy shit, I just looked at this. Hey Rock, how you doing? What? What? Don't mind the blurriness. What an odd way. Okay. Oh, we also needed C1. Yeah. Well, you had an interview tomorrow? No shit, dude. Okay. Wait. Was it the job you were talking about before? Holy golly, brother. Kane, you fucking came in and stabbed my modem again. Should be having an interview for another job soon too, hopefully. Damn, dude. Okay. That's pretty exciting, dude. Yeah, you came in and stabbed my router. It's laggy. It's still chugging through. It's still going. It's still going. It's just having trouble. It's having trouble. It's having a lot of trouble. Let me just get this part built and hopefully hope for the best. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Yeah. Oh god, what was his name? eBay? He broke the record. Completely destroyed the servers. Not much I can do about it though, on my point. I can see it and be disappointed. Hopefully it'll be better by tomorrow. But I got an email from another place wanting to interview me. It's a deeper standing play. I'm hoping to get at least one more retail job. That'll actually be pretty good, dude. That'll be pretty exciting. There it goes. It's back. Yeah, what Rock said. You keep coming in and stabbing it. I know it's your fault, Kane. You can't tell me otherwise. So we take this. And then we TIE fire it in. Like here. Double balled up. I don't know, they just had 7 million viewers, which is crazy. It was really wild. I think that was eBay, because he had like 4.7 million views at one point. Breaking records, boys. Breaking records. That's awesome, though. That is really cool. Then these just slot together. Easy peasy. I don't know where this goes. I got an email from a machine shop asking me if I would be willing to schedule an interview. No shit. Was it just out of the blue? Did you schedule? Like, did you send in a resume? What happened? And then we need I1, I2, and a PC2. My legs are asleep. Holy shit. There's one. Hopefully they don't need to be in like a very specific place. Retail job is part-time. The debuter is a full-time position. You can get both. Why not both? I know that's a lot of time, and that is a pretty big thing to ask. I'd rather try to keep part-time right now while I figure stuff out. But honestly, deeper work is so easy, and I really enjoyed it at an old job. Might not be a bad thing to do. Would be a little bit more. I know the kind of stuff that's going on right now, but it might be a good thing to do it. Just waiting for a reply. I wasn't using Indeed. Oh, that actually works. Found me through Indeed and saw how much experience in the field I have. Then they actually probably need you pretty bad. If they were the ones to reach out like that, that's a pretty good sign. I would imagine it's a pretty good sign. Just need this single one. But we also need E6, which is you. And E6 is this big boy. This might be the waist. Oh! I think I'm kind of understanding what they're going for with the waist. Used to do deburr work for a while when I used to work at that old gunsmith shop. Were you around during that time? I feel like that was a while ago. I think you've talked about it, but I don't remember, like... I don't remember specifically that job. We depend on you. I think this goes like this. So it's like that, and then flat booty down. Really want to have the extra time being on a part-time job for the other stuff like streaming, but well, yeah, money's actually pretty important with where you're positioned right now. Like I feel like that's like numero uno with everything going down. E6, not E621. Dad, I'm hungry. Hi, hungry. I'm Dad. Is this just one of the side skirts? Because there's not another part that's like this. I feel like this is supposed to be the one that like slots into here, right? That looks like it. It was a couple of years ago, yeah. It was when I was living with my sister for a while. I was around, just not super often. Okay, I do remember that. Yeah. But I remember that. I remember you living with your sister part. I remember. Where were you when the Alamo hit? There's more stickers we gotta do on this one. This one is 17 and 18. 17 and 18 would just be these two, which isn't impossible. I'll still wait on those. I kind of remember how that whole situation ended up. State order shifts, but they don't open until like 7:30 a.m. So wouldn't be surprised if they had me on like 8 to 4 kind of schedule if I do get the job. At least better than the other one that you were at, the last one you were at, the mandatory overtime. That was pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty bad. So let's move you out of the way because this is A. We need A11 and A10, which just looks like it's these two. Partridge Farm remembers. You remember when you went down to the barn and you shot old Lasky in the back of the head and called it an accident? Partridge Farm remembers. Because I'd still be able to stream like how I would want to? Heck yeah, dude. Again, better than the last job you were at. Already in mind for the days I'd stream, I'd be like 6 p.m. start time. You mean my start time? My possible start time? My hopeful start time that we'd never actually get to start at? Should be able to just slide it in like that. You were supposed to disagree. So we need 2 PC2s. These two. Like 2 or 3 days a week to start anyways. Probably a good idea. At least just to get a feel for it. Get a better idea of what you want to be as a streamer. Because you can be anything as a streamer. Do you want to be loud and obnoxious and cheeky doky? You can be cheeky doky. You can be cheeky doky adjacent. Streamers start on time? Not me. I'm terrible with scheduling. Fuck. Ooh. Let me actually cut this little nub off. You're looking to get the fuck out of the job you're on, so when you let me know, this way I can try and line up when we aren't streaming at the same time. Dude, I'm trying so hard right now just to like if I'm not out of there at the end of this month, I'm just gonna fucking drop, dude. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. Being yelled at to not being able to take my break, like that was wild. Mixed with a few other things, but you know. I think I'm doing this right. I'm pretty sure these are supposed to go in here. I also forgot to cut off the D's that I need. So it's you. I haven't started on time at all lately. Neither have I. Mostly because I've been so busy with work. So drained from work too. One day we'll be streamer. We need D1 and D2. The amount of legality that I could be slapped with, just from what you told me alone. There's even more than that. Dude, there's even more than that. There's a few more things that I've learned because I talked to a few coworkers about that, boss. And there's a few more things that should definitely be looked at, but probably won't. Like, okay, I guess I can say it like this. She's no longer allowed access to changing our schedules via actually going on the program and changing our schedules because she did retaliatory strikes against employees that she didn't like, where she would change their schedule in the middle of the night. So, for example, one of my guys that I work with, he was supposed to come in at 12 for 3 days in a row. First 2 days were fine. Third day, he gets called that he's an hour late for work. He goes, what the fuck? He had a screenshot to prove it. They looked back on the program, saw that she changed the schedule at 11 o'clock at night, the day before, so that he would be late. And that's not the first time, and that wasn't the last time that she did that. That's why she's no longer allowed to be able to change anybody's schedules. One day more, another day, another destiny. A game? Once you're out of there, I put on a sip or something. That place like sounds like it needs a fucking thorough inspection. There's multiple formal complaints. There's multiple formal complaints against her. None of them have done anything. Like, I know why she hasn't been fired, and it's pretty bullshit. That's what I say, dude. That's what I say. I knew it was gonna be a problem earlier on. I didn't know it was gonna be this much of a problem. um I don't think I don't think they care. Okay, this is such a weird one. So these I think slot in like this. Let me actually just kind of move this around a little bit so it's actually like where it needs to be. I've never actually watched Les Miserables. I think I said that right. If I was the owner manager, whatever, she would have been out of the door ages ago. She's a fucking risk. I'll tell you in DMs why she hasn't been. You're gonna be like, oh, that is shitty. And I'm like, yeah, I know. They care more for another thing. Oh my gosh. I just wanted to slightly move it. I don't know if this is right. This feels so weird. So Z2 slots in like right here. This is such a tiny part. Not nepotism. We do have a nepo kid in our midst, but like he even does his fucking work. Chicken out back by the Denny's dumpster. I'll tell you in DM. I'll tell you in DM. That's why I say like you probably won't be surprised. Maybe I'm doing it on the wrong side. I think I am doing it on the wrong side. Les Miserables is apparently the correct pronunciation. I think I was pretty close. I cater to a high-class clientele, thank you very much. At least 2 of them know what Bitcoin is. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, that sits in there a lot better. And then this part should just kind of sit in here. This is really making me feel like old man kind of way. I can't say that. I can't say that. And then this just kind of goes in here. This looks really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Like this little piece. I know it's just a few simple parts put together, but like, I don't know why. This is very satisfying. At least I can pull the 5s out. Never mind. Never mind. I can't say that. Ouch. Yeah, stickers are supposed to go in here. This one way over here. Yeah, we should probably start doing that pretty soon myself. I am pretty tired. You know what? It is 12:48 at night. Let's call it a night here. We got most of our big parts done. Realistically, like I can kind of already see how this is gonna go. This is pretty much just gonna like slot in here, and then the legs are gonna pop on this side and then this side. Fuck the Lincolns, get them Benjamins, brother. Dude, okay, I'm not that. Oh, I'm not that. Well, I mean, I don't want to say I'm not that good, but also. Can't wait to see you next stream. Have a good night, Cannibal. Thank you guys. Thank you for sticking around. I'm tired. I'm tip on. Yeah, all right. We'll call it a night. We'll call it a night. Aim for the top. I mean, I usually. Never mind. Never mind. Let me find. Let me get my ending music. You too happy about that one. Anyway, we're gonna call it a night here. Thank you guys for sticking around for so long. I love every single guys. You guys keep being you. Keep being awesome. Have a good rest of your night. You're trying to finish your railguns? Wait, what railguns are you working on? But thank you guys for sticking around for so long. I love you guys. You guys keep being you. Keep being awesome. Have a good rest of your night.
Thanks.
I'll see you guys tomorrow for a little more Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I've been enjoying the fuck out of that game. That game is so fun, dude. Holy.
Thanks.
Not the dicks part. We haven't even seen a dick yet. Lick the cream of the top and get to the top of that cream, brother. Hulk Hogan? Anyway, you guys have a good night. I love you all. Bye. $30mm ones. Ooh. Okay. Okay. You got this. You got this. Deep breaths, Phoenix. Deep breaths. Snap into that cream, brother. You know you like to. Never.